Hey there, good evening. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having had a wonderful weekend. Let's get over on the just chatting screen. All right, welcome back. Whoa, things are looking a little bouncy over there. There's definitely I'm having some problems. I do need to install a couple of driver updates I saw were waiting to be processed. So hopefully things will stay up. Anyway, hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you are looking forward, if you're in America, to a great Independence Day tomorrow. But for tonight, we are playing Pillars of Eternity, and I don't really know where we're going. We're still trying to build up to the point where we can finish the dungeons of Adnua, the like endless caverns of Adnua or whatever it is. But we've got a little ways to go to get there, so we're trying to knock out a few storyline quests in the meantime, and then eventually we're going to get into doing the White March before the end of the game. I don't know where all we're going to go tonight. We're just going to kind of jump in and see where the flow of the game takes us. So I hope you have a good time. Sit back, enjoy the game, and let's get started, shall we? All right, continue. You can change how much metagame information is displayed in conversations via the options menu. That's something I don't think I've taken a look at. Metagame information in conversations. That one might be worth looking at just to see what it does. We're slow loading this evening. Those driver updates have to be causing me a few problems. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that in our options real quick. Was it game options? Because we can turn on developer commentary. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what else we could turn on. Like, I don't really see any other real options. Oh well. Let's just pick up where we left off. We just got a new, wait a minute, Grieving Mother. I don't know what this 35 focus. I don't know what focus does. This is a new character that we just picked up at the end of the last stream, and I have no idea how she works yet.
Just say the word.
Grab these flowers. And have we looked at her inventory or anything? She uses, oh, she looks cool. Oh yes, she looks awesome. I wonder, she can use a dagger. Can she dual wield, I wonder? He also has a ranged option with a crossbow. We've probably got some better weapons we could give her. What is this dagger? It's just a fine dagger with accuracy, or properties are accurate and fine. Squeakbiz, good evening. How's it going? What if we could give her something better? Like, she could have this little stiletto with damage reduction, draining and damaging 1. Seems cool. Seems like a cool option for her, I'd think. Still kind of recovering from all the news dump over. I just saw your Baldur's Gate 3 stuff posted. Can she dual wield? Oh, look at that. Look at that. She looks so cool. Then she's also got this fine crossbow. It's crazy. It's pretty crazy, the stuff that they just put out. Like, to be putting that kind of stuff out right now, that's insanity. Matt, good evening. Focus controls the concentration of photons directed at a point, which can be used to cause light to be more diffused and softer or more... Perfect. Was he something cool? Oh, it's not working. Oh, I'm so sad. I had this set up. It was all set up and now it's not working. I don't know why. Hold on. I want to see something real quick. We're going to go back to our just chatting screen. Man, why is that not working? Stick with me for a second. I want to see something. Okay. Well, sad panda. That should be working. There it goes. My button on my Stream Deck stopped working, and things are really not happy. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Let's get back into the game, and hopefully things will run all right. There definitely looks like there's a delay on my screen. Changing the date too it's just nuts. My camera's all out of focus and really, really not happy. Things are just not doing well. We're dropping frames because of rendering. Oh, I bet I know what happened. Hold on. Hold on. Yes. The game defaulted back to my 4K monitor. At 59? Sure, I guess. I bet that was slowing my computer down quite a bit, trying to render the game in 4K while streaming. And then that looks like it all stayed the same over there. Get this closed. All right, that should, maybe that's going to run a little bit better. Hopefully. On the wild magic, barbarians get wild magic, and that's nuts.
Leave it to me.
Oh, now I'm remembering what we're trying to do. We want to find a back way into the dungeon that's underneath this. If there's a possible rear entrance. Yes, half-orc Smeech will be good. I was thinking if they hadn't put in half-orc, Smeech could have been, like, Gith could have worked as a Smeech. I mean, there's no goblins. Is it really Smeech if it's not a goblin? It's what is crazy to me is it like the stuff that they are announcing are the kind of things that most companies probably would have put out as DLC. They have very much impressed me so far, and I haven't even started playing the game yet. I wonder, can we go down this well? It doesn't look like I can interact with the well. Or this house. I can get into that house. Well, the mill. I'm not sure I see any way in there other than to kill the guy and just go down. Good Samaritan, the secondhand charity shop, will come pick up anything I want them to pick up, and now I'm going, do I really need any of my furniture? Maybe? Surely you need your bed, your treadmill. Asking again won't change. I still know nothing. He folds his arms, the smell of tallow and animal dung wafting off of him. Did she now? And what else did she say? Elise was pregnant. She saw the two of you talking. What was it about? Intoxicated by your presence? Your flattery don't fool me. Her father's dragged her out here to get hitched to some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape, all right, and I was happy to give it to her. We snuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out, we weren't exactly alone. An ogre taller than Winfrith's tail sprung out of the forest, and we were so lost in the heat of the moment we didn't notice it until it was upon us. It grabbed Alice and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. Don't take this the wrong way, but the shop smells like an outhouse. Am I really to believe that a lord's daughter snuck into the woods with you? Seriously, watch it. For the first time, I've heard an Orling complain about anyone's... Oh, really? One more word like that and it'll be your last, buddy. I don't take those kind of meanness. We'll see about that, eh? Eh, what? Chicka-pow! This fight's not gonna last long. This time we had to kill both of them. Bed can collapse down into my car. Do I need my treadmill? I have a gym membership. I suppose that's true. It goes as often as I get on my treadmill. Not sure it's worth moving. Well, that could be true because they can be very expensive to move. Very heavy things are very expensive to move.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh, we can definitely get in here now.
That'll do it.
All right, so I'm not feeling as bad about killing this guy anymore because now I know he really is a bad guy and evil. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skane teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skane does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died. For I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skane will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flintstones, through which Skane might see the world. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons. But Skane demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our lord's corruption from the face of Yora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. This, people, is why you don't join a cult. Mom wants my dresser, and that can't fit into my car anyway, so I have to rent a truck. Ah. Well, I mean, if you gotta have one anyway. I wonder if the girl's still alive down here, or if hers was the body that we saw on the altar when we were sneaking around earlier. Search. Oh, wait. I found a ruin of some kind underneath Durford. It's not clear what it used to be, but symbols of Skane have been painted on the walls and carved into it. I wonder if I'm going to have to fight the effigy. It would fit into her minivan? Oh. She won't let me drive her minivan anymore. She told me never. I'm never allowed to drive her car again.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Let's see, can she go stealthy? I don't think she can stealth. Eye strike? Mind wave. We've looked at these before, I think. Whisper of treason imparts a bedeviling secret to an enemy, causes its allegiance to bend, charming them for the duration. Mind blades, phantom foes, recall agony. Fractured volition. Puppet master destroys the target's psychic defenses, leaving them dominated by the cipher for the duration. This is going to, she's going to be crazy to play, I think. Did you crash it? No. She just doesn't like the way I drive. Currently going through all the astral illusion skills and subtracting all the duplicate spells that just take up space.
Indeed. Just say the word.
If I ever get far enough to have to do that, it'll be a great day.
Death to our enemies!
Okay, bugs are not giving me much problem anymore.
Let's see what lies this way.
Class is impossible to play without macros, and that makes it a garbage class. Oh,
Let's see what's in here.
I don't really enjoy it either, honestly.
As promised.
You know my thoughts on healers, and who you should play if you want to play a healer.
You better run! Settle!
That it? That was it. Not gonna lie though, I've kind of gotten over playing healers for a while. I've really been enjoying Samurai, well, until I turned my account off. I was really enjoying Samurai, and I was really enjoying Dancer. Single target and AoE, then things just fit into place, sorta. You can build this craft hall. Or a chapel. I like things that give me, like craft hall gives me one of each. I like having the high security. So keeping, I don't want my prestige to way outweigh my security. But we're getting much closer to being done. We're just gonna keep going down the list, I guess. Might as well.
Yeah. Leave it to
We're
me.
hunting wabbits. Oh, that sound again. There are a lot of duplicate spells that don't need to be. There's an order. I'm seeing spells that enhance certain ones and others that just bloat stuff. You imagine Goblin Smeech and not Gumdrop's Goblin Smeech, so you imagine more normal human proportions, but small, a smushed down dude like a dwarf or something else entirely. When I imagine Goblin Smeech and not Gumdrop Goblin Smeech, I imagine... No, I actually... So when I imagine not Gumdrop Goblin Smeech, what I imagine is the Pathfinder Goblin. Like I'm sure you've seen the Pathfinder Goblin pictures. Like, here we go. Whoops. Come on. Here. Man, my computer is running incredibly slow tonight, and I do not know why. Like this guy. That's kind of what I imagine Smeech to be like when I'm playing D&D. Only, of course, this is like a soldier guy, not really a alchemy guy, but that kind of goblin. Yeah, bobblehead Smeech. Bobblehead Smeech is a great way to put it. I did put a Discord a notification in Discord. What I probably should have done, and I didn't, was I didn't tag anyone. I just put it in there saying I was going live, and I also put one out on Twitter. Which, you know, is not something I do very often anymore, because I kind of avoid Twitter most of the time. I was getting to where going on Twitter was bad for my mental health. So I kind of stopped doing it for a while. That guy didn't live long. Oops. That hurt. That hurt pretty good.
Just say the word. Slow and silent.
Slow and silent. Okay, here we go. Whole dungeon to explore. Gotta find the girl. Where could she be? Skainite Scripture. burn. Feel thy hatred twist within thee. Feed thyself on its bile. Sustain thyself on its anger. This hatred, this bile, this anger, these shall be the tools for thy rebellion. Let thine heart seethe. There is no satisfaction in open confrontation. Hide thine hatred. Let it grow that it may fester. Make thy plots in secret. The quiet slave stays in the shadows. His face seeks not the light. In darkness doth he work, in darkness doth he move. Rebel against those that seek to control thee. Rebel against those that wish to remove thee. Well, maybe we can sell some Gainite scriptures. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. It says it's got a value of 16 copper. Some crazy cultist out there is going to want that. I feel like our party is not set up properly anymore. That's more like it.
Wonder what this is.
Trap detected.
Brave thou feel.
Ouch.
You better run!
Oh. We don't have a way through. Maybe we can get him to come in here. There we go. That'll kill him. All right,
Just say the word.
Smeechington. Ooh, a scroll of Mendolta's bounding missiles. Here, you take a scroll. I don't know what your lore looks like. And what do we have here? Bracers of deflection. Sadly, those don't stack. Who needs some bracers? A tank could use bracers of deflection.
Just say the word.
On the hunt.
Yeah, the hunt. All right, these guys aren't gonna last long. They're nobodies. And my tank has that sword that's got bonuses to killing just normal people. And he is just wading through them now.
On the hunt.
So, I saw this afternoon, just because I want to share these things with you guys, because I feel like they're wins for all of us. Maybe you don't, but I do. The channel is now at 99 subscribers. I'm super excited to see who the 100th subscriber is going to be. But it made me happy. We're at 99. We're almost into triple digits. And as of today, it would have been great to get our 100th subscriber today, because also as of today, I am officially down 100 pounds from my heaviest weight. Like, as of this morning. It's a big day for hundreds. Woo! Yes! Woo! I love it. Very exciting. It may not be as exciting to people who are like, oh, 100 is nothing. But it is exciting to me. I agree. It is super cool. Both of those feel like accomplishments right now.
see what's in here. As promised.
All right, there we go. Back to
My
sneaking.
thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
If someone tells you losing 100 pounds means nothing, they've never lost 100. Oh yeah, no, 100 pounds thing. I don't think anybody will be saying that. But getting 100 subscribers, people are like, okay. Crude symbol has been painted on this canvas in streaks of something that looks like blood. I was excited about getting to 100 subscribers. I know it took, like, after 7 years, we were at like 500 and something followers. 500 people, 550-ish people following over on Twitch. So to make it to 100 in less than a month makes me feel happy. It might take me 6 more years to get the other 400, but we'll see. Yeah, and I think people who don't know YouTube will go one of two ways. They go, oh, 100 is nothing, or oh, 100, that's a ton. Yeah, we just want to keep it going. I have to say, I think I'm already working on some new content. I'm working on some stuff that is not streaming, and I'm working on some stuff that is not just straight up gameplay. And I think that's going to help a little bit. We'll see. And also, my video editing skills are almost non-existent, so as I learn and grow, hopefully I can improve. We'll get up there. Doesn't really matter that much. As long as we're having a good time when we're streaming, that's what really is fun. Get over 1K during Baldur's Gate 3. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be exciting. I would love to see it. Everybody come in this room so we can actually be in a part of this battle. Let's hold on. Let's throw some spells around because we can. Like some mind blades. She doesn't really have much in the way of AoE. She's more convince people to fight for you type of person. Like this cultist. Let's get this cultist to fight for us. What do we say? Yeah. Kill that guy.
Yeah.
Kill that guy.
Red Watcher.
Kill that guy.
Hey,
Kill that guy. I think we're all good. Alright, is that cultist fighting for me now? I don't even know. Doesn't look like it. Kind of why I'm probably beating a dead horse. I get the feeling no one wants to hear it anymore. Don't really care. I'm excited because I waited 25 years for it. Hey, don't worry about it. If people don't want to hear it, they just won't listen. There are plenty of people, like, you're starting to see lots of coverage of the game now because it's getting closer. There are a lot of people out there really
Just say
excited
the word.
for it. Hey,
Can
Topher,
do.
good evening. I forgot it was Monday. No problem. That's easy to do, man, especially on a holiday weekend.
brave Delphilos.
I should have been... Oh, let's kill the Mindbreaker. Hey, all the people in here, come back and fight this Mindbreaker. There we go. That was better. That Mindbreaker could be dangerous, it feels like. And that's a priest, isn't it?
Just say the word.
Just want more positive press than negative. That's all. All I've seen so far is positive press. Like, I am seeing a lot
Let's see what
of really
lies this-
positive stuff about this game. Like, some of it worries me because it's positive enough that you start to go, wait a minute, are they going to overhype this game so that people are disappointed? Like, legitimately, I saw an article in the last week that basically called this game the savior of RPGs. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3. Go into stealth so we can find out if these are traps.
Hello?
We open them. List of names. This creased sheet of paper contains a list of names. Some have been crossed off. Edith. Leaves window open at night. Small house on the edge of Kindle Vale. Hagurto, visiting from Old Vialia. Doesn't speak Adrin. Keeps to himself. Won't be missed. Fear-faced. Lives in small encampment on road to log home. Takes solitary walks each morning at sunrise. Should be most vulnerable then. Belmus. His parents leave him alone after temple service each Goddendag. Sinless. Visits a mistress in Bale Reach every third Folksdag. Get him on the road. Check Gilded Vale and Andra's Gift. May find more interested parties there. Good night. The delay is getting to people. It's been in early access for like 2 years. People testing the hell out of it. Reported like 15 bugs. I feel like I really, like, here's the problem I've had. And it's a problem that I'm having more as I switched to YouTube than I had when I was on Twitch. When I was on Twitch, I felt like every game I was playing, I needed to play on stream. So, like, I didn't want to see, like, I wouldn't have wanted to play early access for Baldur's Gate 3 because I didn't want to get the whole thing spoiled. And now that I'm on YouTube, this is a weird mind shift that I wasn't expecting. I feel like I should be playing it because I feel like I should be making videos about it to, one, hype up the game a little bit, and two, that people who are new to the game when it does come out can find and go, oh, here's some like videos that contain actual information, like here's some cool fun things you can do if you build a druid, or here's how to build a rogue or something like that. It's definitely overhyped. It's a Baldur's Gate game. NPC duplication. So it duplicates NPCs or duplicates their inventory? Oh, okay, so duplicates the NPCs. 6 shopkeepers. 2 negatives. The UI is a tad overly complicated. It's a nitpick. Know all about rogues. Oh, Topher. You've got me worried to play this as a group. Too many guides about EA. A Wolfheart FPS has basically done them to death. Oh, that's too bad. Amateur streamer to content creator. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is what it is. We've already picked up this book. Why would he write his journal twice? It's like final journal, written twice. Obviously not final. Squeak was talking to an NPC, you were like, thieving time! Time to steal! Oh, someone busted you. Are group names to get recorded? The dude was duplicated. None the artist, good evening! I think I would like to stream our group playthrough. Even if we can't arrange to play, like if we have to arrange to play on certain days of the week or whatever, however because we, you know, if we've got 4 people or whatever playing in a party, we may not be able to do every day. Because I don't know what your guys' schedules are like.
spot something over here.
Oh, trap detected. But I would love to stream our group playthrough, if it's okay with you guys. Sunday through Wednesdays, you're good. Well, you guys know where I am every Monday through Thursday. Basically, you were talking to the NPC while I was interacting with him. Tover was looting everything in his shop, seeing things disappear as I was buying them. So wait, were they still in your screen to be purchased? Could you still purchase them even though he stole them? The torture rack is splattered in blood and gouged by fingernails. Oh, of course it is. Okay, you could not. They were disappearing from the inventory. Well, at least that's not a bug that's in there. Because that would be a pretty major bug. A great way to duplicate items. What class is everyone going? Think I'll stay Rogue Thief? Bard or Barbarian Wild Mage? I mean, if I'm going to play as Smeech, I feel like I have to be, let's see. Let me pull up that page again. I had it. Oop, here we go. We need to beat up the demon. It might be a demon. Well, I had this page pulled up a minute ago. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Baldur's Gate page? Come on, Discord, reopen so I can reopen my Baldur's Gate page. Here we go. Here we go. And the just chatting. Was it on in just chatting? Oh no, it was in announcements. Man, all these races and sub races. Sheesh. So many. So half orc, I'm leaning towards half orc or Gith Yonki for if I'm gonna play as Smeech. To get a boatload of racial buffs. Went with my husband to try and donate some plasma for cash today, but got turned down because my temperature was 1 degree off normal. What? That is crazy specific. And then we've got all of these classes. So if I'm playing as Smeech, I feel like I have to be a great Old One Warlock. Multiclassing was confirmed in the second article. I thought I was looking at the second article. Like that's as Smeech as you can get, because they're not going to put in. They are not going to be putting in any like classes from something else. I don't think they're going to have wizards that are. Wait, do they even have wizards? There it is. Abjurers, Conjurers, Diviners, Enchantment, Evocation, Necromancy, Illusion, and Transmute. Yeah, so they're not going to have a Artificer as an option. So I have to go with Great Old One Warlock. $80 to $90 for the first donation, up to $500 for 5 in all. Here, I just got an email. I can't do it anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I used to do it a lot. But they just sent me an email for doing, if I can do 8 donations in a month, they give you $700 here. Oh, what am I walking over? Some kind of giant rune on the ground, it looked like.
You're mine!
And it confirmed a level cap increase, and I was like, wait, so you read everything and you still want more than that? Why wouldn't you? You want all the datas. Baldur's Gate 1, 2 is a cap of 20, so a cap of 12 was odd. I mean, 5th edition caps at 20, right? So, but it seems hard to do just regular, like, dungeon run and adventures and stuff like that when you've got levels in the teens. You start getting in the upper teens and you're, like, fighting crazy, crazy things. Early access, the level cap is 5. You have to wait 48 days between donating for a wait period. What? That is weird for plasma. You should be able to donate plasma twice a week. There we go.
Just say the word.
I would love to see them do a raise in cap. But wow, you just get ungodly powerful. Unless they scale their enemies up, I guess. Oh, 48 hours. Okay. Yes, you have to wait 48 hours to, like, recuperate. And you need to drink a lot of liquids in those times.
Let's see what lies this way.
Well, I didn't see that trap before I stepped in it.
I've got something over here.
Oh, Matt, I don't know if you're still here. I imagine you are. A good friend of ours would like to know if he can expect you at our next gaming convention. A good friend of ours who I believe whose soul you own, or maybe it's the other way around. I was abducted by bananas. He's got yours. Okay. He asked me today. He's in town for the weekend and asked me today if there's any chance that you would be down here by the time we get together again, if you were going to start becoming part of our gaming conventions, and if you're interested in running a game because you're so good at it. Our first ever LARP event. It'd probably be around October, I would think.
Just say the word. Let's see what's in here.
I can't unlock that door yet. Excellent. I think he just really loved the adventure that you wrote. I think he really thought that last adventure was really good, and he's looking forward to having you run something yourself. Oh, did that guy... I thought I killed that guy. Evidently, I did not. Well. They're dead now, that's what matters. Definitely won't have the ability to take time off work though if I have a job by then. Now we usually do over the weekend. So a lot of times we get started on a Friday or something, but we do a lot of like regular board games and stuff on
Quick and quiet.
Fridays. I've told you guys before that I run my own game convention, right? Mini convention. It's not a real convention because we haven't opened it to the public yet, but we pretend it's a game convention. Both of us got turned down because of temperatures. He was 99.8 and I was 100.4. Yeah, I've heard of people getting turned down at 100 before. I think I've been turned down. So what I usually got turned down for was too high a blood pressure. If I had a job like flipping burgers or something and working weird hours. Yeah, I get that. That's why we gotta. Once you get here, we gotta get the new YouTube channel started. You gotta become a content creator too, man. I have a real hard time thinking of myself as a content creator and not just some guy who plays video games and talks to people. That's a hard mind shift to make. Ooh, as you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Grotesque masks and pools of blood. They aren't half-hearted in their madness, are they? Kana wrinkles his nose. A place of death. We should not linger here. This is the work of something foul. We should keep moving. Extend your soul to the blood pool. Practicing stuff so I cannot suck at it. Hey, I've been sucking at doing this for 7 years. I'm practicing stuff too. Building the studio, got the new camera, got new lights. One of them, the new lights are up, but the power is not running to them yet. I have to run a new power line up to the ceiling to get the new lights working. I got a new 4K webcam. I can't afford to get a cool, like, what is it, DSLR or whatever. Can't do that. I'm still poor. But I got a 4K webcam now. Giving up because I have hypertension and I retook my temperature at home and had a slight temperature because of something called the sun. I get it, man. I worked outside all day last Friday and I was I ended up sick. Friday evening. I ended up sleeping 16 hours on Saturday. I got a pretty decent sunburn. You can probably tell. My head looks all red. And that's not just the light this time. My head actually looks like that. The faint whispers resolve into a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. The voices cry out in unison. What is this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You may be a long time in waiting. Our work today is already finished. Who are you? A woman's voice replies, Nobodies. Serfs and thralls and whores used and thrown away. Almost all we had was taken from us, but what little remained we gave here. They hover at your soul's edge, feeling you out. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. Another voice speaks. In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power. Okay. Am I making a choice? To defend innocents like you? Now you can escape your oppressors and move on. To another life of toil and abuse? Not before we exact our revenge. They probe at the boundaries of your soul, exploring your essence. It is a shame there is nothing in you we could use. The soul sinks back into the pool. I would know what you've done here. The pool itself begins to ripple with the sound of dissonant chorus of perverse laughter that rakes at your ears. The lapping blood stirs a large metal cage, half submerged in the center of the pool, and it creaks loudly as it rocks back and forth on a rusted pulley, as if in answer to your question. Let me ask you more about this place. The time for questions is over, Watcher. Oh, I feel like I missed a chance to do something. Wait, we can interact with it still. Like, doesn't it seem like there was supposed to be something going on here and I just missed it? Friday I had almost no sleep, went to get groceries, came home and crashed so hard. I sat down to catch my breath and then opened my eyes. I was on the floor with a gash on your forehead. Wait, what? Did you pass out? Trying again as soon as he can because he wants to take me out to eat somewhere nice on my birthday. Oh. Couldn't remember what happened. It was hot that day too, so probably a combo of sleeping. Probably. Honestly, the heat is dangerous, and you're probably pretty lucky that you got away with that. But man, be careful. It takes a lot to recover from that. Oh, geesh.
Wonder what this is.
Hey, go get rid of that. Disarmed. We do get experience for disarming traps. That's pretty nice. Maybe you take it slow and go up here. Oh, I failed to disarm that one. How about don't just step on it when you know it's there? Alright, we're just gonna step on the trap. More annoyed because my drink was all over the floor. I ran more annoyed about the drink. That's terrible. The number of times I've heard somebody in college say that. I'm more annoyed because I spilled my drink.
I can do that. I'll give it a try, at least.
Okay, you stop
Just
giving
say
it
the
a
word.
try.
Let's see what's in here.
Okay, we can't open this door either. There are a lot of doors here I just can't open. I have got to get my mechanics skill up. I have to stop putting points into anything else for Smeech except mechanics. It's almost enough to make me wish I had a real thief. There's Jonas's the Cryptmaster's key. That could open one of these doors. More Scanite scriptures that we've already read. Whoops, accidentally took that. We want that over here. This too. You can carry these traps that I don't use. I wonder if I can sell these. Yeah, they're worth a lot of money. They're probably wonderful if you learn how to use them, but I'm just not good at pulling people into my traps. Apparently dinged above my eyebrow. I just worried about a concussion because I was still so tired.
Wonder what this is.
Man, you hit your head hard is what it sounds like. So have you taken precautions in case it was a concussion? annoyed tonight because I asked my husband to make a simple dish for dinner, and he makes me one of my healthy choice dinners instead because he was being that sounds like something I'd do to my wife. Just lucky you had a thick skull. Love it. A large, bull-necked man in a hood helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber connected to a dizzying array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. A transfusion.
Uh-oh. Oh.
The transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly. Subversion, the black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He's sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogen Inn.
Are we about to learn something different is going
I
on?
don't expect you to understand what I'm doing. Neither the rituals of Skang nor the labors of animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from. Lord Heron's been telling
What are
everyone
you
she's
talking
his
about?
daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Oh, creepy. Slept a lot of... This is... Oh, okay. It is. Actually, I think I can hear it more in this voice than any of the others. Such evil this crisis has wrought, to force a child on the daughter of one's own blood. Unthinkable. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him myself.
You'll do no such thing. Believe me, I've already taken steps to deal with Heron in a more visible way.
I need my hair money to get my hair. Hey, I have done plasma for a whole lot less. I've done plasma for gas money. I've done plasma to pay for comic books. And animancy is part of your plan to just destroy him? Why would he do a thing like this? Yeah, why would he do
Heron's
a thing like
own
this?
wife's delivered nothing but Hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
Ugh, this is just sickening. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think I'd laugh about that. I don't think I would begrudge anybody the money to get their hair done. I don't have hair, so I don't get to make jokes about people getting their hair done. I haven't had a chance to get my hair done in like 20 years. This is 17, 16, 16. I think I first shaved my head when I was 30 because I was going bald. 33, so it hasn't been that long. It's been 13 years. Just that she looked fine. Guess I was jealous. Elder Gun, I'm on tonight. Yes, I'm here. I won't be tomorrow, I will not be here tomorrow because of the holiday, which I had completely forgotten about, like totally forgotten about. But I've got family in town, and I've got friends in town, and I'm working tomorrow night, so I will not be here. Too much money to be made on the 4th. And then they're all going to be expecting me for dinner and all that. Blah. Rather be playing video games. I think I've gotten old. I think I've gotten old, and I've grown out of enjoyment of fireworks. Is that terrible?
This isn't just about Herend the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Herend, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Herend's sins then.
This is horrifying. This whole storyline is horrifying. Seems like a lot of trouble to go to when a simple lynch mob will do. They don't get a lot of things right, but this kind of thing they know what to do with.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Herend. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association.
Not to the death, to the pain. Skello fun! Kept my enjoyment of fireworks by making rocket launchers out of them. Maybe that's what I miss. Maybe I miss the old days when we used to actually shoot them at each other. But man, that we were so dumb as when I was younger. I can't bring myself to do. Now that I have children, I can't bring myself to be that terrible. I'm gonna admit this. I used to shoot bottle rockets at my dad. We used to shoot bottle rockets at my dad. He would ride a bike back and forth across the street, or like down the road in front of a house, my grandmother's house, where my whole family would gather for the 4th of July, and we would shoot our bottle rockets at him as he did so. How dumb is that? How dumb was I? Really, really, I say was I, like it's something that is past tense. Find them more of a hassle than anything. I know a lot of people have started having a lot of problems with fireworks in general, like being a trigger for their anxiety, and especially people with pets because it sets off their pets. And so I feel bad for those people. I have just lost. I've seen so many fireworks. We've gone to so many huge displays, and we've fired off so many that now it's, for me, I enjoy getting together with the family more than I enjoy fireworks displays. Fireworks displays are wonderful. They're fun to see, but I'm less interested in them than I am just getting together and doing a barbecue or something like that. But it keeps the kids interested, and that's what matters. Like that was our fault and not Dad's fault. Well, that was both of our faults. I actively was a part of the decision to do that. I can take responsibility in a little bit of that. Watcher, do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind. I can free her from this snare. I'm so glad we brought grieving mother with us, as well as from the memories that hold her. Do it. The grieving mother bows her head. Thank you, Watcher. You feel her reach out, persistent yet gentle. Alice does not move, but the grieving mother trembles with exertion. That's not even a word. Exertion, and the air around her rings with the sound of chimes. At last she collapses, her energy spent. The strain throbs in her mind. For just a moment, Alice? How do you pronounce that name? I know that he said it like 3 times, and I still don't know how to pronounce it because I'm not paying that close of attention. When they open again, her expression is blank, but as she takes in the scene before her, you, Wymond, and the machinery in this strange dark room, her confusion turns to fear. She lets out a choked cry.
Kill them. All of them. If she can't destroy Heron, then we can destroy his legacy with her.
No, 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 don't kill her. We gotta stop them from killing her. Whoa, what was that sound? I don't know what that sound was. I missed something that went chinga 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 ching. Once you see the dozen colorful explosions, you've kind of seen them all, right? It's still, it's still interesting, and it's really fun when you have young, like I have really young nieces and nephews, and they're still excited, and so that's fun. So I enjoy watching them watch fireworks more than I enjoy watching fireworks myself now. And of course, my son is 19 and he wants to blow up everything. Yeah. All right, so you're in great shape here. You've got lots of spells, like Beetle Shell. You can't take actions while you're using that. Infestation of maggots. We gotta hurt somebody before that gets useful. Let's try some lower level stuff. There are no beasts. Yeah, let's do this. Shock damage. Pajoom. That'll be great fun.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yes, deep thoughts. Let's see if we can charm somebody. Let's try charming the preacher. Maybe it'll work. Maybe. Now, the two of you and you, go after Wymond.
Just
Smeech,
say the word.
You eliminate Wymond as fast as possible.
Ready, Watcher.
And you can assist. Alright. Wymond is dead. Wymond is dead, and now we can just really quickly kill off the rest without much fight. Poor Mindbreaker never stood a chance.
Not a problem.
The young woman blinks at you and takes a few steps back. Stay away. I don't know. She shakes her head and rubs her temples. What happened here? Skainite cultists kidnapped you. And she looks around at the dead cultist and pools of blood, her eyes widening in fear and confusion. But what? She winces and pitches forward, holding her head. Hylia's wings. I can hardly remember a thing. She pauses, her brow furrowing. She mutters something in a dialect of why can I not pronounce this word? Rauatai. Rauatai? Rauatai. One day I'm gonna figure it out. Then Valian. Bonomi. No. My name is Alice. Her fingers dance at her side, plucking at the air in 3 repeated motions. A liar? The opening notes of the false night. Her twitching fingers brush her swelling abdomen. She looks back at you, a question in her eyes. There's a reason you forgot. It's best not to remember some things. Oh. What should I tell her? That's kind of the nice thing to say. You're a young noble who was taken advantage of by unscrupulous relatives. Also something I could say. A young lady who found herself in trouble with powerful people. Don't look at me, it isn't mine. Now that's the Smeechly thing to say. I'm going to say this one, because it's the most true. You are a young noble who was taken advantage of by unscrupulous relatives. She nods absently. I also know I can't go back to the village, though I don't remember why. She looks around at the strange machinery, and I certainly can't stay here. You're free to go wherever you want, Alice. Find the road and keep... Ooh, she can't go off on her own. You should find your way to a big city, New Hiamar perhaps, or even the Valian Republic, somewhere with plenty of opportunities. Avoid the roads and keep to yourself. You can't trust anyone. You know where she should go? She should go to Cadnua. She could live in one of the houses at Cadnua. Let's say she should go to the temple. I don't know if I trust the temple either. We're gonna send her there because I'm gonna get ready to go kill her uncle too. So, ugh, that sounds terrible. Discussion sinks in slowly, but it seems to take root in the newly barren places of her mind. It's good advice. She takes a final glance at the blood-splattered chamber. I won't look back. She hurries away. This whole storyline was just awful.
Just say the word.
I feel like there was no real redemption in this storyline. I did give... we don't want that stuff here. You don't need this stuff. It is junk. Put it in the box. There we go. Nothing special from this cultist. Put it in the box as well.
Just say the word.
Anything else we need to see in this room? What is this?
I'll go on
Watch
ahead.
for traps. Why? Okay, what do we have? An Atuk, the unique dagger, 13 and 19 slashing damage, accurate, exceptional, and predatory. What does predatory do? I don't necessarily see what that does. I don't really know what predatory does. Exceptional gives it 8 accuracy and 30% damage, and this is, I think this 10% must be the predatory. But we do have a dagger user, and we can give that to her. It's probably better than this rapier. She looks so cool. I think she's amazing. I don't know what her actual skills are. Stealth of 8. Oh my. Okay, she's like a magic using rogue. She has no mechanical skills, so she's not going to disarm anything, but if we need someone to stealth around, how does she compare here? Her stealth is 9, so we have a couple of stealthy people. Where did she go? An ornate crest decorates the sarcophagus. The name on the lid has been scratched out.
I'll stay out of sight.
And that's just leading us back out the way we came in, because there's the... I knew this was a door, but we also have stairs, and I wanted to see where the other entrance is. If we could find the other entrance... If I ever do a subsequent playthrough, maybe I could get in without killing the guy in the tanner. Although, honestly, he kind of asked for it. He was a little evil. He was part of this cult. Come on around. They're taking their time, going the long way. I probably could have just controlled them and got them here a lot faster. My little company of misfits. Go here. Do. I needed to see something real quick. Here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Continue. Yes, when an attack hits a target to... Oh! Oh! Ambushed! Probably should have been expecting that, huh?
Dead on. You.
Alright, so where am I? Deerford Crossing.
Just say the word. I'm
Durford?
just too good. It's a curse. Just say the word.
Alright, well, there's a map to explore now. Oh, wait a second. Did I come here? No, I haven't been here. I haven't been here because I haven't explored this map. Just an island in the stream. Wood beetle.
Brave Dalfilar Hili.
Dead beetles. Solmar the Shackler, a slaver from Red Saris, has arrived at your keep seeking your counsel on some business. He's not gonna like what I have to say. He's like really, really not gonna like what I have to say. We're gonna finish exploring the map first. How many days do we have to go see him? 8 days. We have plenty of time.
Brave Dalfilar Hili.
You should have run.
People ask why not use my iPhone, just use my iPhone? Because I charge my phone at night and I happen to like MP3 players. I haven't used an MP3 player, like just a regular MP3 player in a long time. My kids used to have iPods when they were much, much younger. I still have, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. I still have a Zune. Technically, this is my wife's Zune, but it's in my desk because she doesn't use it. And you want to know what I do with it? Because I'm old and I do things that are funky like this. I use it because it's got an FM receiver in it. When we go to the drive-in movies, sometimes we go to the drive-in movies, and we haven't gone this year, but when we go, I hook up I use the Zune to pick up the audio for the drive-in. I wish that I could just use my phone. I was told, and I don't know if this is still true, but once upon a time, all cell phones, all of the smartphones were required to have an FM receiver in them, but none of them were activated. Frustrating if that's true. Lots of wolf hides. We're going to use that to make something later, I'm sure. I pick up a lot of stuff, and I do very little crafting in this game. Okay, we've got some more darkness over here we would like to get rid of. I don't think there's any way to get this out of the middle of this water. So we'll explore this corner down here.
Brave Dalfilar.
Oh, this is looking kind of nasty. Grizzly Cave. Let's explore this Grizzly Cave. We're here. We might as well go in and have a look around. Barbarians have many abilities that make them well suited for engaging groups of enemies when dealing with large mobs of enemies. Blah da 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 da.
I'll go on ahead.
Oh, we've got some spiders already. Ooh, hi. Oh no, I'm shot with webs. Everyone was immune to something. I don't know what we threw out there. Maybe the webs?
The flesh is...
Oh, we got more spiders. More spiders trying to sneak around behind us. Pick up the spider parts. Come on. Everyone get out of the way. I can't see.
Just say the word.
I'd love to be able to get to my spider parts.
You better run.
My favorite is my iPod Touch 7th gen. The battery is dying and I don't know how to repair it. Can't be that hard. Surely there's a YouTube video out there that can teach you how to repair a iPod battery.
This fight is
I know you've
mine.
repaired some like old game consoles and stuff in the past. It can't be much harder than that. Mummified remains. Yuck.
Brave Dalfilar.
Settle. Death to our enemies.
Just once in one of these games, I'd like to fight some giant spiders and then loot some coffee so that I could, you know, make a terrible joke about how their website runs on Java. We'll hit those things shining over there on our way back in.
Brave Dalfilar.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness, that is a nice looking spider model. That looks sick. I love it. Oh, and yeah, it's so cool. The way it turned over and crinkled up. All right, well, let's go here, have a look around.
I'm going to guess
That's
that
a lot of
Wyrmwood's here
bones.
gets very, very hungry.
Whoa, we got a bear. We've got a bear.
Just say the word.
Need something?
Didn't he have something cool that worked specifically against beasts? Charm beast. There's only one.
On the hunt.
Nope, there's multiple. Okay, everybody
say the
attack
word.
this bear.
Keeping an eye out.
Wait, maybe I can't attack the bears. Oh, there's big ogre here. Korgrak. Hey, Korgrak, what's up? We may have an understanding, but I promise nothing for anyone else who wanders in here. Wait, Korgrak? We have an understanding with Korgrak that we saw him somewhere else? Was that the one who we fought the other giants or whatever? Take all that. Alright, looks like we're headed out now. We'll grab this stuff on the way. Where do we come in at? From the north or south? Come on. Oh, a tattered note. The note is blood-stained and torn, and the edges are smudged with some kind of pigment. From the scraps that are legible, you can make out hastily written instructions. To avoid the entrance in the tower, traffic through my shop would attract the attention. This is what I was supposed to find to get in, isn't it? Time to deal with Herond. That's where we're headed next. Alright, so back down. We've got to go out the southern entrance to the cave. You couldn't even get off that little cliff. Alright, down here. Out this... Herond is awaiting his final judgment. Smeech will be the jury and executioner. He'd be wonderful. Anything else we need to see while we're here? We can't get up here, can we? Actually, we can. Oh. Who killed these little dragons? Oh, wait. Isn't there... Am I not... Do I have a quest to get dragon eggs here? I think I might. Who are these people? Elfia? Sevis. A man turns to face you, wiping blood from his estoc. His knit brows betray a moment of confusion, but as he watches you, a slow, confident smile creeps over his face. The Iron Brand does not meet many travelers this far from the road. What would they be doing out here? Raelf, an elven man, cocks his head at the other. Probably after that dragon egg, same as us, boss. Norgar, a dwarf, curses and spits into the grass. It's a rhetorical question, you dimwit. He tightens his grip on his sword. Everyone knows the roads between the villages are crawling with brigands. They're obviously bandits, same as us. Why would you want a dragon egg? To sell it, of course. If I wanted to eat it, I would have grabbed some pigs from that farm in Deerford, too. You walk away, and I'll pay you the egg's value. The bandits look at one another. The elf opens his mouth to speak, but the others are quick to silence him. Their leader flashes that confident smile again. An egg in good condition could easily fetch 400 pans from the right buyer. But since we were here first, we'd have to add a finder's fee to account for our time. I'm not paying that. Well, let's kill him then. Surely we can divide an excellent idea. Just leave your coppers and equipment in a pile at your feet. And we'll call that a fair split. Boss, I don't think they're going for it. Shrugs, raising his blade. It was worth a try. Well, so much for the peaceful resolution. I don't know if you guys have noticed during this playthrough.
I'm here.
I'm not particularly good at the peaceful
Just say
resolution.
the word.
I'm what professionals like to call a
Follow the
murder
order.
hobo.
Yeah?
Actually, let's do this again. Can we recall agony? Experience this damage all over again.
Brave Dalfilan.
You should have run.
All right, so that didn't last long. It's not you. You. Sevis is going down. That didn't last long either. Okay, is she still casting? Oh, yeah, she's still casting.
Need something?
So everybody else, you guys kill Blissa. And if you're done, you could come up here and help kill Norgar again. Look, Norgar has no life bar. No life bar. Must be like 1 hit point or something. Well, these poor guys, I feel sad for them. My conflict personality, but yeah. I really am. I mean, at heart, I'm just a goblin. Okay, we can get rid of this terrible helmet, and we'll get Athletics of Dexterity, immune to stuck. Now look at his helmet. That is a druid helmet if I've ever seen one. But we're going to put it on our warrior because it's cool. What else do we have? A fine wand. And an ironbound grimoire. No,
Just
that
say
isn't
the word.
particularly great. The question is, how am I going to get up there? Oh, here we go. The cliff face is blackened and melted like candle wax. There's a small outcropping overhead that with what appears to be a crude nest. It looks like a climbing challenge. Ooh, I'm afraid if I hurl a grappling hook, I might break the egg. Oh, I wish I had saved. We can leave. We can leave and try it again. Let's save real quick. Quick save done. Let's hurl the grappling hook. You toss the grappling hook over the ledge, holding the attached rope with one hand. The hook lands with a satisfying clang, and you secure the line with a firm tug. You've lost an item, rope, and grappling hook. Climb up. You take another look at the cliff. There may only be space for one person at the top. Well, I'm gonna climb it myself. The rope makes for a quick ascent. You climb to the nest in the cliff with ease. The nest is surrounded by glowing embers. Twigs and bones litter the area. An egg the size of a small keg is nestled among the detritus. It looks heavy and awkward to carry. Let's secure the egg with a rope and lower it down. We've lost another rope and grappling hook. You lower the egg with slow, steady motions. Once the prize has reached the bottom and settled into the dirt, you climb safely. Excellent. We've made it. We got the dragon egg.
Just say the word.
Who is carrying a dragon egg? Nobody. I am going to need to buy some more grappling hooks. Let's do a quick save because I thought
Leave
she
it to
said
me.
if we got into a fight, it could break. And there are definitely some things over here that I'd like to fight, so we'll find out.
Brave Dalfilan believes.
Okay. I didn't get any notifications that it broke. Oh, what are you? Forest lurker.
Brave Dalfilan believes.
Okay, this isn't going well for me. I should probably be a little more careful.
Yeah?
We could do Burst of Summer Flames. That's gonna hit my own people. Not a good idea. Looks like if I put it there, it may not. You two keep attacking the Forest Lurker. Yeah, I definitely hit my own person. Just a little bit. Everyone switch to attacking this person. Let's get rid of the weak ones first. Come on. That's better. We'll kill the weak ones first so that because otherwise it gets really hard to see the battleground.
Not a problem.
And we got Boots of the Long March. Max endurance bonus. Someone is not wearing boots. Smeech isn't wearing boots. Constitution boots. We'll just give them to Smeech then. Excellent. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, wait. There's one little place we haven't been to. We're going to go there real quick. Just got to clear it off the map. I can't leave a map unexplored.
Brave Dalfila. Ashili.
Oh, I just realized what that sound is. Those are the bells. The grieving mother has bells on her wrists. That's what that sound effect is. I'm quite pleased that they paid attention to that detail in their little backstory that we saw earlier. And that's something that's just going to keep happening as long as she's in the party. I love
Just
it.
say
I
the
love
word.
that. I'm really, really impressed with this game. Okay, we're not going to here yet, and if I remember right, we do not want to take Herves with us there when we do go. Because he's like, oh, if you go there, I'm going to have to kill you and then bury your bodies. We don't want that. All right, back in the city. And we have a particularly disgusting man to deal with. I hope I don't have to kill everybody in the city to do it. This is him, right? No. Where is he?
Yeah.
He was in here, wasn't he?
Hello!
Okay. Alright. Wyman and Animancer, blah, blah, blah. Now that I've dealt with Wyman, it's time to deal with Herond. But I don't know where Herond is.
Can
Maybe he's
do.
in a room? Resting upstairs. Gotcha. Oh, Herond. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Am I missing Herond? Where is Herond? Oh, there he is.
What are you doing up here?
An elven man
have you
paces
news
in
of
the
my
corner.
daughter?
I've got to get her out of this wretched village.
Oh, yes, I found her.
My daughter. Is she safe?
She's dead. I let her go.
Can't be. What happened?
You know exactly what I discovered. You know exactly what I discovered. I should kill you for what you did.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I've heard enough already. Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
My thoughts exactly. Your blow I didn't necessarily need to steal his money. It wasn't about stealing his money. We did get an amulet of the summer solstice, though. Sunbeam and burnproof. We'll put that down here in somebody's stuff. Bound and buried added. The quest expires in 3 days. Do you have an amulet? We'll give you an amulet. Have an amulet.
Just say the word.
Okay, so we have someone we might be able to send on this quest. 15% experience, binding rope, 150 to 300 copper in the treasure, a minor item, expires in 2 days, assign. Can we assign, is it just one? I think we assign just one. So let's assign you. I hope that it's something where they can't fail. I don't know, it would be, wait, hold on. There we go. Superstitious folk near Road's End have been acting on a rumor that the hair of a dead virgin that was bound and buried alive can cure a Hollowborn. What? Not only has it resulted in horrific attacks against young women, but unscrupulous merchants have taken to selling bits of hair to those who don't have the stomach to perform the acts themselves. Road's End local thanes have assigned agents to root out the problem, but they've had little success. Oh, somebody take care of these people. You. Go do this. That has got to be ended fast.
Just say the word.
I wonder if she's actually at the church where we sent her. Let's take a look real quick before we go back and deal with the slaver that has made his way onto our property. I think we're going to deal with him the same way we just dealt with the horrible pedophile that we just slaughtered. She has a concussion. She should probably rest. Okay. That one's not saying anything about it. Nope. Alright. Well, too bad. Let's head back home. I think we are done with that quest now. I'll check the log just to be safe. Blood Legacy. It is not done. I killed Lord Heron and left his body on the upper floor. It was no less than he deserved. But it's not... Oh, yeah, it is. It is marked as done. I must have just been hovering over it a little bit too much. Alright, back home. One day to complete that journey.
The stones and the
A
spirits.
supplicant has
have
arrived
begun
from
to
Twin
heal.
Elms seeking 1,000 copper or an escort. Leaving in 3 days. If ignored, -4 prestige. Oh, we haven't seen that before, where we couldn't do anything, or where we had a negative if we ignored it. -4 prestige, +0 security for 3 days. Minor reputation with Twin Elms negative. Payoff. We could send an escort though. Durance. Durance is going to be a great escort. He hates everyone. How's our construction going? Did I miss it? Okay, was it completed? It must have been. Curio Shop. The Curio Shop trades in oddball curiosities, allows you to purchase the parts of exotic creatures, and generates a random creature part every turn in the Stronghold Treasury. Intellect bonus, training grounds, botanical garden, hedge maze. I don't know. Let's just keep going right down the list. It's the easiest, I think. So now we have, that's the Artificer's Hall, that's the Craft Hall. Solmar the Shackler. At last, I'm glad you're here, my lord. My name is Solmar. I have a matter of some importance to discuss if you have the time. Very well, let's hear it. You gesture for your allies to join you and take your place upon your throne. The throne of Smeesham. I'll cut to the meat of it. I have a dozen Orlan slaves in port at Gerara. Good, healthy stock that will fetch a fine price in Ixomitil, if I can get a ship up the coast. That's the, tricky part. I haven't got the coin to stock a ship for the whole journey, not without docking at Durwood Port along the way, and running the risk of having my goods seized. Really, these Durwood laws are completely impractical for any honest merchant traveling outside of Defiance Bay. I hoped you could be of some assistance. You're not originally from the Durwood, I hear. So surely you understand. I think you should continue up the coast. I'll help you sell those slaves. I'd like a moment to discuss this with my people. Let me discuss this with my people. Solmar inclines his head politely and steps out of earshot. Yes! Yes! Eurybius, I want you to head down to Gerara and see if you can free those slaves. I would love to. It gives me something to do with my hands while I plot this man's painful death. Gravius will be busy for 5 days. Go for it. So we're down a person now for the next 5 days. I've decided to hang you. Guards, take him away. What? You can't be... This is madness. Stop. You can't do this to me. He ran away. It says he left the stronghold. Didn't I have the guards? I guess... Oh, he was executed. Solmar the Shackler was executed. What did that do to my reputation? Probably nothing good. I have dungeons now. I probably could have just put him in the dungeon.
Just say the word.
Oh, well. I'm probably going to get a reputation for being really, truly terrible. Like, I'm not a very good lord, I think, is
Good
what
day
it
to
comes
you.
down to. All right. You have that. We need more grappling hooks. We need another pry bar. We need way more grappling. Oh, a hammer and chisel. And 6 camping supplies. Okay. We're in great shape. And then in exchange, we will trade off all these traps we're not using. And all of our random junk. Here we go. Just all of it. Just anything completely absurdly random gone. Except for the spell books, because I have a hard time parting with spell books. I wish I could put the spell books in a treasure chest or something in the library. Trade. We came out of that just a little bit ahead. Now, we should rest while we're here. Wait, what are these two things we've got going on? Recall. Finished in 2 turns. Finished in 3 days. Finished in 4 days and 25 hours. Well, while Herivase is gone, I don't know what 2 turns is equal to. We could maybe go to the place that we can't take him to. Cleobon or whatever.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
Yes, they have. It is wonderful. This is a nice little addition to the game, though. Like, just a weird little side thing to build up your keep. I greatly enjoy it. We did that in Baldur's Gate also, right? Or was that the second Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate 2 let us build a keep. All right, which of these bonuses do we want? Let's go this time with... I really want this mechanics bonus still. I wish I could pick a different bonus for each of my people. What does that bring Smeech's mechanics up to? His mechanics is now 9. We need 11. We need to be able to get to 11, I think, to move forward without learning something. No, we don't. Mechanics doesn't even matter anymore. Now we're just stuck on learning the language. So we've got the mechanics we need. We just need to learn the language. Okay, what quests could we be working on now? Still have all these side quests. What were they? Learn of the grieving mother's past. Can explain what I saw.
Your mind comes bearing questions.
I have questions for you. You addressed me as the Watcher when we met. Do you know what a Watcher is? There's a slow chill, and for a moment it seems as if she is going to fade from your vision, as if she can't bear to be seen.
The title came unbidden. I do not know why I spoke of it. Yet it seemed the right mantle, a familiar one.
Yet I do not know where it came from where it came. If I had have given offense, oddly enough, it feels like she's not speaking to you. It feels like she's speaking to an audience. The air takes on a curious edge, a chill which persists for a sharp moment, then fades into a dull fear. If I have given offense, forgive me. Forgive me. You would know more than I. Why are you afraid? I do not know. It is an odd feeling. I do not know where it stems from. It was a word that arose when you saw me. It is said Watchers see much that others do not, and I have been hidden from the eyes of others for some time. How is it no one can see?
Their eyes see me, but their minds will not remember past the call.
A call?
My face is like the call of a newborn, hiding the face beneath, and for my body, I am able to wrap myself as a mother cradling her child. I am here, as you see me, but to them, their eyes see only the cloak that I wear, A peasant mother, dirty, shabby, not worth knowing.
Oh,
As a
damn.
watcher, you see more than
Her
others.
life has to have
the
been
eyes of most,
very sad.
I am as unseen as the spirits you share memories with.
How are you able to affect minds? I divert the flow of their senses down a different path, to a place easily forgotten. It is not unwelcome when one does not desire the presence of others. The surface of their minds register a figure, but the memory slips away. They see a woman, but there is no desire for conversation, no desire for any questions, and I have none to ask. She has a chameleon chip. Her whole being works like the TARDIS. I want to discuss something different. How was I able to enter
I do
your
not know.
dream?
What do you speak of? If you were in my thoughts, I could not feel your presence, nor do I know what you saw there.
Oh, Ranger. This is, I guess I wouldn't be seeing this if I was into something other than a Ranger. As she speaks, you suddenly feel an odd sensation in your mind, like the blood of the hunt welling up in you. You suddenly realize that whether she permits it or not, you could enter her dream and observe it without her ever knowing. There is something about her mind, like a weapon rack, where you could reach in and draw forth a blade if you wish to keep it as your own. A perception filter, exactly. Oh yeah, okay, yes, you're right. The perception filter is why people see what it is and then don't care. Like why it can always be shaped like a blue box and people still don't notice it even though it's standing in a weird, 35th century city. Thank you for correcting me on that. And suddenly you find yourself back in your present thoughts. Though you were away for but a moment, she seems unaware of your diversion of thought. It may be one of your gifts, an ability to walk in memories as easily as someone walks upon the ground. The pen is blue. What is that from? The pen is blue. Perhaps you'd like to hear what I saw in your memories? A mixture of curiosity and fear wells up between you. She raises her left hand, the chiming at her wrist quelling the rise within her. She is frightened, but curiosity angered. Oh, liar, liar. I haven't seen that in forever.
And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them.
It was you helping give birth to a child. There's silence, and as your breath falls still, you hear the faint cry of a child in the distance. A newborn child, almost exactly like what you heard in the dream. As you listen, the grieving mother raises both her hands, as if weaving, her wrists chiming as she does so, in a semblance of the gentle turning she provided while the newborn was crowning. To your surprise, you recognize the motions and the words from the memory, even as they are new to you. As she weaves her hands through the air in front of her, the child's cries grow still, yet the sound of the chimes weaves almost hypnotically into your thoughts. The sky seems sharp and clear, and you feel as if you are towering over your surroundings, as if kneeling atop a great pillar, just as she did in the memory. To your surprise, the grieving mother falls, as if her strings were cut, and her knees crack hard against the ground. Her hands never cease moving in the air, the chimes echoing her movements. In a ragged voice, you hear her speak. The voice is that of a much older woman than the one before you, harsh, almost desperate. Immediately, Astro is better than Sage. For me, at least, Astro is so much easier. I have that problem with Sage, but you're not going to convince Matt of that.
Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you?
Her eyes, now terribly sharp and real, are filmed with white, silver white like Adra. A mountain ledge, I think. It was higher up. Snow, I think. I think that was right. She leans back as if looking back at the sky, but her eyes are closed. the film building on them. With a slow intake of breath, you feel time become quiet around you. I do not feel the memory. I do not know if it's mine, but... Her hair falls across her features again like a veil, and she nods, not with her chin, but a push in her mind. But thank you for trying. There is a silence. Oh, wait. We're going to try again. Okay, hold on. Okay. She weaves her hands. The child cries, towering around as though kneeling atop a great pillar, just as it did in the memory. I don't remember the rest. I don't remember the memory. I needed to go back and watch the video again, I guess. Stretching out beneath a great rock? Even fainter with the distance between you.
The stone of the plateau. Its color.
Oh my goodness.
Tell
I
me
don't
its
remember.
color.
I think it was the silver Adra, right? As you watch her hands rise before her, she clasps them, then cups them as if feeling them for the first time, and she stares down into the cradle of her hands, and the chimes sound once, twice, as they swing with the movement.
And what did these hands hold?
There was a child you were bringing forth, and your hands I don't recall. Wait, was it this? I thought she was bringing forth the child. I don't remember which one. She did have the chimes on, but she wasn't holding them, right? They were tied to her wrists. The effects are super shiny, and my eyes blinked a few times because they got in my face, but no one even got to half health. Nice! There's a sudden intake of breath and then a release. Her eyes blur closed, forming into slits, but in the brief glimpse you have of her changing expression, the rippling pain in her features seems to have smoothed. She swallows once, twice, and then you... Ah.
It was the birthing bell you saw. Has it been so long? Have I forgotten so much?
With the words comes a river of impulses, thoughts as if loosed from a breaking dam. And as your mind wraps the impulses into words, you realize it is her muscles and her hardened thoughts relaxing and breathing again. There is such an intensity. You almost want to step back from the flow, but you find the wave of impulses cause questions to float to the surface. Among them is a name, Watcher. What is the birthing bell?
It is a plateau formed of the spirit stone Audra. At its top is set a great bell, cradled in the reaching arm of the plateau. It stirs in the wind, and it sounds for leagues when struck by kith hands. In distant times, the great bell served as a Glenfathan watchtower, perhaps. Why they abandoned it, I do not know. Other men came in time, settlers, and claimed the tower as their own. I, in turn, claimed it from them. The pillar became a cradle where I could draw new souls into the world.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yet, I believe you only saw a small part of the birthing ritual. It is not all in a moment, nor in a day. It is a journey of many years between the child, the mother, and I.
She does not seem like a normal person. Like, she seems beyond, like, into the supernatural. Like, we're talking minor deity levels of weird. There was much I could do to aid the mother. Some sought the physical comforts of ritual to steady their thoughts, even Audra from the bell. Others would seek advice, words of counsel for the days ahead. I was able to provide draughts, tinctures, and a reading of the child's spirit, all to strengthen the mother.
The ritual
There's a
was
lot of lore going
one
on
of
here.
many steps. It took many tens of years to carve them, but always the child's thoughts were there to guide me. From the moment it began to awaken, to the 3 seasons within the mother, to the birthing day, and the years to follow, the child's thoughts That is where it began. The expectant mother, I could often sense her thoughts and those of her child before she could. I would soothe her, free her from the panic of questions. I would sound the memory of the birthing bell atop the plateau in her mind, letting the memory of the vibrations fill my thoughts and hers. Often, the child's soul could hear it too, so the sound of the bell echoed in the mother's thoughts.
Wow, okay. Which one of these should I ask? Let's just start with the first one. Sharing memories and thoughts can bond lives together, as can hardships, and most of all, the sharing of what is familiar. The bell itself provided shelter for such thoughts, opportunities to see deep into the crevice, hollows in the rock where one could find shelter, clefts where you could feel the Adra all around you. As she speaks, you feel your legs bent, crossed, and the warmth of walls around you, and blankets woven thick beneath you. Such shared images can bond souls even tighter and allow them to draw strength from each other. You mentioned the ritual lasted years. What would happen after the birth? Once the pain is channeled away and the mother and child breathe again, I sound the birthing bells on my wrists and allow the mother to hear the child's thoughts, the ringing echoing in each other's thoughts. The bells open the way between them, let her feelings pass into the newborn, and let her feel the child in return. And when the feelings meet, that is when I weave another memory and leave it tied in their minds. So the bells play an important role? Yes. And for years after. I gave a set to the child after delivery. It is a reminder of the memory the mother and child shared. You feel an odd sensation, a warmth, and you can feel a smile being shared, then it flickers, and it is gone. As the bells coax the child forth, so they accompany the child onward, fastened about the wrists to care for him, in mind and body. There is no magic in it except the magic of practicality. If a child sought to leave their cradles or escape their cribs, the mother could know through the warning of the chimes alone. At times, if the bond was strong, so would I. The sensation of a smile comes again, slower, more knowing between you. If not watched, children, much trouble may be had from tiny hands. The chimes are kept until a child needs them no longer. When I no longer can hear them sounding in my mind, I know their spirit has changed, and the bonds we shared are long gone. This shedding may last many years or but a few. It is necessary. You watched over these children for years after their birth. Children are fragile things. Even the ties of blood and mind may not be enough. They must be watched, and even then the body may fail the mind. But if watched, even the most sickly child may cling to life if determined enough, and many of their souls were tied to me. If a child's spirit failed, I could sound the chimes in their mind and grant them strength, even from afar. It did not always serve, but it gave hope. It sounds like you've seen tragedy, too. Enough to never wish to feel it again. In the times before the bell, children who died were cast upon the waters of the lake beyond the bell, sometimes while alive if their paths and futures were deemed weak. It was a different time. Children were treated carelessly. Those times are past. Thank goodness. All right, I have other questions about the bell. Why would you give a telling of the child's spirit?
Would come seeking their child's future, or a reading into the child's past, the lives its soul is said to have lived.
There's a slow chill, and for a moment, it seems as if she is going to fade from your vision, as if she can't bear to be seen, and there is a spike of fear, alarm.
Such things are not mine to see. I meant no offense.
And there she goes, feeling like it's not me. Something about the Watchers is frightening her. As the thought of Watchers crosses your mind, you feel a sharp pain, stabbing, and the sudden burn of lashes across your back and shoulder, and then it is gone. You feel the grieving mother before you, silent, almost fearful. wary.
I was something else, but because the title Watcher was cast on me, the word carried a weight I had neither earned nor deserved. The world seems filled with such titles. They distract, I think, from the actions of the person, from their strengths.
But if they came to you to read the child's souls, what did you tell them?
I drew upon the present. I felt the soul of the mother before me and used that to tell the child's path, to give it a voice. If only the thoughts of the mother and the emotions that lie beneath were mine to impart. I did, and so I used that as the telling of their child's future.
And if the mother's emotions were pain, hurt, oh
One must
man.
guard oneself when drawing upon the thoughts of another. The pain of a mother's rage and disdain. It can be a powerful poison.
So you shaped their thoughts and made the readings true.
This is my calling, to show them the life I see before them, and even greater, make them believe it.
We do not shape minds, we see them as they are.
Even the most strongly worded tells may not be enough to save a child and allow it to be born. If I have the strength to strip away the stem of a mother's spite to expose kindness, weave nurturing from disdain and neglect, then that is my calling. And with the weight of Watcher behind my thoughts, these tells gain strength. Strength I never possessed on my own. They believed. And what they believed became
I was
the
not
truth.
expecting this game
With
to have
each
this kind of
child that was
depth
set
of
upon
story.
that path, the title of Watcher became stronger. You must understand, without such weight upon my words, many lives would have been lost, drowned, cast in the lake beyond the bell. Now the trail to the lake is lost and reclaimed by the forest, as was meant. A Watcher was not there to look over us, but it was a Watcher that saved them. And with a Watcher's strength, children were born, were cared for, and grew strong.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like it. I understand it. I could go with I see. I could go with I see. Because I this is how I kind of feel. To inflict your will on others, that's not reading, that's control. But I don't really know that she's like forcing them into something. She's just trying to guide them. I'm going to go with I see.
What use is a frightened will when a spirit is at stake? Would you let the fears of a mother end her newborn's life? You felt it in the memory, the weight of it, the importance of the child's life. It was a memory we shared.
Aww. And suddenly there is a rasping cry across your consciousness. She raises her hands, and you see the chimes draped from them, yet they make no sound as she moves.
A greater good was done, and children were saved. It is a choice you may be forced to make one day, and when faced with it, you will make the same one.
Okay, that I actually believe. I believe she's right. That is exactly what I would do.
That is good, Watcher.
What else do we have?
And
Is there anything else we need to know?
in asking, we reveal ourselves to each other.
Okay, so why do they call you the grieving mother? The air seems to go still for a moment, and time stretches as it did before when the two of you first met. There is a wash of uncertainty from her mind, slowly shaping into questions that swirl and do not coalesce. She does not move, and she seems paralyzed, as if you have just wrapped her in a cold blanket. But we forgot to save all my work. No! No, that's sad. You know what? I was just editing the story-only video for Shining Force, and we were talking about you doing Blender, and I had forgotten you were getting really into it for a little while. Lesson I guess I had to relearn. Sucks to have to relearn it though, doesn't it?
That is a question for you, not I. That is not my name. Although if you wish to hang the title on me, I cannot stop you. Is that what you see when your eyes fall upon me?
As a watcher, you may see what I do not, or your mind shapes the thoughts I project into a new meaning. There is truth in that title, but it is not all I am. So what do you grieve, then? You must feel it. Must have felt it, seen it. It has many names as the pain it has caused. As the words take shape, they seem to tumble from her, and the wave is great, rushing into your mind. To your surprise, you feel as if you've been touched by a bivouac again, and behind it, cutting through the torrent like a knife, are the thoughts of the grieving mother. There is a wound cut across the belly of the world, a jagged knife that has stripped the stems from men and carved furrows across the wombs of women. There is much I have forgotten, but I can feel the wound all around me. It will not let me rest, not let me be. The children have gone silent, yet their voices may be heard again. Are you speaking of the Hollowborn? The word. There's a slowness of thoughts, as if the word is being weighed, accepted. It doesn't feel natural to her, you can sense it. It was once unknown to me, as was much of what unfolded in the outside world. When the curse came upon us, I thought it a smaller thing, a thing of communities and hearths. Her thoughts seemed to stumble as if on weak legs. It was only when I walked did I feel it stretching out around me in all the cracks of the world. Children have been cursed. I do not think it was something they caused, nor something deserved. That which is inside them has been torn away. I do not know how, but this wound must be stitched closed. This feels like the real, crux of the story of the game, is to end this curse that it causes all these children to be born without souls. I want to make my own minis. It is. I want you to make your own minis too, man. The world bleeds forth from between a woman's legs. If this blood is not stemmed, the world will die and grow quiet. Do you know its cause? There's a desperation, a welling fear. You can almost feel her thoughts shivering, and you realize she is as lost as you on the matter. And then a sudden sharp clarity. I shall know it. Through you. Your eyes will track the cause, find the path, and I will be beside you. There is no wound that cannot be healed, and if you are truly a watcher, then this wound may be seen for what it is. You saw me where I hid. Whoever's hands have stilled the world, you shall see them too. What if sealing the wound causes more damage? I will be there, and you will do what must be done. You are given your sight so that you may watch the world, and you will tend it. The children shall have their voice again. If your will is weak, then I shall strengthen it. Lean upon me. You feel a weight in her words, as if her hands are on your shoulders. You feel the question in your mind lose their edge and become merely words. As I lean upon you, you shall be my eyes, as I shall be your hands when the time comes. Like that he gives you a big world story if you want, and tiny petty stories if you want. It treats both with equal weight. Really, it's really good. It is really good, isn't it? Those titles are markings on a map and channel people's minds in violent directions. Such things are a threadbare blanket cast over the world where men and women seek more importance than simply being. How do you see the world then? The world is a field of souls tilled by Barath's wheel. The thought of cultures and territories do not concern me. The sowing and harvest of the field does. Barath's wheel has slowed, perhaps stopped altogether. Whatever words, titles, laws, and blades not devoted to carving away the harm or healing that wound holds little importance for me. Okay, we've got to be running out of things to say. Okay, we are. Let's continue our journey. And there we go. She clearly thought she was doing these. Perhaps she'll open more as our journey continues. All right. We're still working on raising an army at Cadnua. We could go back to Cragholt. We haven't really gained a lot of levels, and we're down a person, so I don't think I want to do that. We travel to the cliffs. You know what we should do? What we should do? I think I've got a quest, but we're going to go explore there. Let's get out of here. Whoop, all of us. Let's all get out of here. We're down one person. We're going to go explore the one place we couldn't go with Heraves. Heravius? I don't know how you pronounce his name. That was, man.
The stones and the spirits.
Her whole story just, that was a lot of sad. Like, it's really good. It's really deep, but it's also kind of depressing. Okay, we've got 5 people, I hope. Wait, hold on. My people are busy, right? Recall, assign. Okay. So we're going to accept this group as it is. Cleobon Rilag. Let's go explore there real quick. Oh, we've got to go back to Durford Crossing first. Now you have to start thinking of an adventure. We go out the north exit. Will that let us get to where we want to go? I feel like what I need now is something less. Like everything tonight has been like negative. We had this horrible person, this horrible storyline about his niece, and then we had all that darkness in the grieving mother. Oh man, we need something light now, or just a whole bunch of combat. Just a bunch of combat to like as a palate cleanser.
My thoughts will be as
Maybe we should
silent
go
as my
sneaking.
feet.
Or we could pick this flower. Wait, who are these guys? Glenfathan Hunters. Because the Glenfathan don't want us to go in here. Do I actually have a quest to go here? I feel like I did. Not the Master Below. Not Time and Tide. Enter the tower in Heritage Hill. Travel, here we go. Through Death's Gate. The Acolyte's vision showed me mysterious ruins somewhere outside of Durford. The Leaden Key has sent operatives to find the site, though their purpose is unknown to me. Travel to Cleobon Rilag. I don't really know how to pronounce that. All these accents and stuff throw me off. Beodmar showed me where to find Cleobon Rilag, but he warned me to steer clear of the Glenfathan tribes guarding the ruin. So we don't really want to pick a fight with the Glenfathan if we don't have to. Ooh, what is this? Freedom and Pierce Proof. Somebody could make use of that. Have this ring.
Just say the word.
Okay, we gotta find a way around. Can I go through these rocks? Yes. Yes, I can. Excellent. Can't get down into the trees, so we're going to go up here. A wolf. Sure. Kill a wolf. kill that wolf too.
Enemies!
Brave Dalfilathili.
Just say the word.
Oh, evidently I didn't loot this wolf.
Brave Dalfilathili.
Why am I not sneaking? I forgot about sneaking around.
Nothing will slip past me.
In case we come across... Of course, the Glenfothans didn't bother me. I think as long as I don't try to cross over, they may not. A broken bridge lies before you. Most of it appears to have crumbled into the river centuries ago, leaving two jagged ledges on either side of the water. You see a yawning passage into the mountain on the other side. You might be able to jump across the gap. Well, before we try, we should probably save. Let's give it a shot. Sagani misjudges the gap and barely makes it across, spraining a wrist in the process.
Just say
Oh.
the word.
Well, we did get across, and so now we've got like a back way in.
Hello.
Of course,
Hello?
Sagani with her sprained wrist. Minus 15 deflection. That's unfortunate. Ah, okay. So she has to have Soul Whip active. I don't know how to do that. That's what that thing just said. But I don't know how Soul Whip works.
Yeah?
That's how she regains her focus. Tover, thank you very much for the heads up. I'll go ahead while we're thinking about it, because we've only got 25 minutes left, and remind you guys, I won't be here tomorrow. Because of Independence Day. So, I hope you guys will have a great holiday.
You're
And we'll be back on Wednesday.
mine!
Brave Dal-
I should probably have prepared something to
Yeah.
post tomorrow, but
Brave Dalfilathili.
I did not.
That's how it's done.
I know, right? Boo. Hiss. Hiss, boo.
I'm on the trail.
What am I actually looking for in here? Just something inside this ruin. Oh, the leaden key. We're looking to find what the leaden key is up to.
That's how it's done.
Easy. Looking for the last few streams. Did you ever go back to that one place? No, I have not. And I thought maybe we could do that tonight, but then we are down a person, and I did not think we'd have much chance of doing that while we're down a person.
Brave Dalfilathili.
Are you talking about the dungeon underneath the castle, or are you talking about the place where we had all the really, really hard fights and I died like 50 times? Because the
secret
place
was for
underneath the
here,
castle
I
we
shall
can't
listen
actually
for.
explore yet. We have to go and learn a new language in order to finish exploring that. We've only got 2 levels there left. But the place with the hard fights and the 50 deaths, we might try that again when we get our 6th person back.
Wonder what this is.
Corrupted druids.
All right, then. Keeping an eye out.
Oh, I only clicked on one person.
Just say
I
the
am.
word. I'm on the trail.
Started playing Stolen Realms. It's not bad. Is it? When people say something is not bad, what I wonder sometimes is if it's not bad, but it's not good, or it's not bad, I kind of like it.
Off it. Off it.
Like, is that an it's not bad with or without a recommendation?
Braved out.
It's D&D but with octagons? Ooh, what are these? Potions of power. Potion of power. Potion of power. Just sucks solo. Ah, I hate when a game sucks as a solo because I'm a solo player most of the time.
Slow and silent.
Okay, is this just a room? I want to explore this room, I guess. Pure turn-based. You know I love turn-based, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with being turn-based. D&D MMA tournament.
You should run.
D&D inside the octagon. All right, Speech.
Yeah?
Come on up here.
I'll go on ahead. Let's see what's in here.
Oh, something bad happened in here. Animat.
Braved out.
Are we stepping onto traps? Is that what's going on? I keep seeing these zaps go across.
Hello. Hello.
What does this say? Ruins cover this pillar. You don't know what they say. Sura's supper plate. A shield of retaliation. Characters affect characters hitting self 6 to 10 pierce damage. So wait, is this like a shield of thorns, like they hit it and they take damage? And we got a new pet. So his current shield is 12 deflection, -4 accuracy, 8 deflection, fine and retaliation. And I'm just not sure it's worth it. I'm gonna hang on to it. And then we're gonna use the tiny animat. Because that's what we do. Every time we get a new pet, we equip that pet and the old pet goes into the box. It's not bad. It's just controlling 6 characters at once. Turn-based. It's like thinking ahead. Is it my thing? My ADHD being crazy for me? Did I say 37 and 53 defense? Wait, what? Where at? What said 37 and 53 defense? Combat tournament would be a good way to show off encounter design. I mean, we've
Just
done
say the
that,
word.
right? We just didn't do the full tournament.
If secrets whisper here, I shall
Oh, when you were
listen.
fighting the guys? Possibly, yes.
Wonder what this is.
Disarmed. It's been a long time since we gained a level. What am I looking like? I'm getting really close, though. Really close. And yes. I mean, that would be cool. I don't know how many times I've played a game where everybody was like, I want to go to the arena and fight things.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, you are. Keeping an eye out. Okay, that's back outside. I don't want to go that way. So let's get back around here, I think. I'm gonna have my barbarian sweep the leg. Even if it's illegal in this tournament. So that corrupted druid has 20 resist to prone and stunned. That's all we know. I haven't killed enough druids, I guess, to figure out the rest. 37 defense on the Puigra. And we got some potions of merciless gaze.
Slow and silent.
Ooh, another corrupted druid. All right. This dungeon's a little bit bigger than I was expecting, but I like it. I like a nice big dungeon to roam around in. More runes that I can't read.
Let's see what lies this way.
Let's. Sporling! Oh no! Oh my goodness, lots of spores.
You should have run.
These little guys, they're no problem, but it's these dank spores that can cause us issues. Oh, look at that. She's regaining abilities left and right. So that's kind of her focus being a thing that grows as she stabs is kind of cool because it means that she's not limited to how many times she can use the spells other than regaining the mana, basically. Stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage to all enemies within stands a high chance of causing an interrupt. So what if we just drop this over here? Go over there and drop that on those guys. While you attack this Sporling,
I'm
you
here.
also attack the Sporling. Your thing is over here attacking
Just
the dank
say the
spore, so
word.
keep that up. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, is he on the ground over here? He is. He's right there. I just couldn't see him. He blends in too well.
Following your lead.
And the Sporlings are dead. So, excellent.
Ready,
Everyone who is not in the process of casting a spell should be killing stuff.
Following your lead.
Hey,
Yeah?
How about we actually go kill that one?
Help.
You kill that. Oh, hey. How about we summon some dragons? We haven't done that in a while. Alright, she killed her target. Can I Mind Lance one of these things? I don't know if that'll even work. Immune to Charm, Confused, Dominated, Frightened, Paralyzed, Stunned, and Terrified. Mind stuff is not going to work real well against a plant. But this impales with a Lance of Pure Force anyone in the line of attack, which is not good. We triggered a trap. That's okay. We survived. That's all that matters. We got lots of spores. Summon Dagron.
Just say the word.
And I didn't even barely use my dragons. That goes up. Were we at the end of this hallway? Yes, we were. Alright, so upstairs it is. Oh, never mind. Spotted a dank spore.
Great.
That spore is very dank. Watch out for the trap.
laying low.
That'll do it.
Up the stairs. Into the next chamber.
Leave it to me.
What will we find here? This looks like a place where you would fight a dragon or something. Okay, we do have a door over here. A northern door. Let's do that one first.
Wonder what this is.
I wonder. Curio shop construction complete. Excellent. We can still hire a bunch of people. Still haven't done any hiring yet. Complete. Chapel. The chapel is the religious center of the stronghold. It will allow you to purchase scrolls from a priest and grants a bonus to resolve. We will run the risk of getting our prestige way over our security. But that will work, I guess.
Not a problem.
So that Animat has 37 defense and 48 strength. Plus takes 20 damage reduction from slashing weapons and 20 from piercing weapons and 8 from electricity.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing
I don't care what people think.
favorites.
Nothing will slip past me.
Are you sure about that? Oh, this room's looking gross.
Settle.
Not as bad as it seemed.
Nothing will slip past me.
The pictograms on this alcove portray a procession marching to an altar. A lone figure lies upon the altar, and another member of the procession drives a dagger into his heart. Something flows from the dying man into a white stone perched above the altar. Wait, is this a, like, soul collecting chamber?
That's how. Dead on.
Will-o-wisps don't last very long, do they?
You better run. That's how it's done.
Okay, so...
I'll take a look.
do we open another door? I think we do. Whoa, that thing exploded. Explosive death, 1 graze and 2 hits.
They does not believe.
You're mine.
Okay, everybody back into this chamber, please. What are you doing over here? Just chilling? Couldn't figure out how to get through the door? Very confused about you. I'm having some mixed feelings right about now.
Slow and silent.
I'm on it.
And we got the Engwathan Key. A multifaceted piece of crystal has been cut and polished to perfection. A man and woman carved from lustrous Adra pour the contents of a vase at their feet. Runes and symbols are scratched in the stone. You don't know how to read them. When am I going to learn how to read them? I want to know how to read them.
You're mine.
They does.
Come on, read that. Somebody go over and see what that says. 4 egg-shaped stones sit atop short, narrow pedestals, all face an altar in the middle of the room. An altar that we can't do anything with, it appears. Okay, how about we go this way then? Oh, how about we... Oops. Go this way in stealth.
Hello?
A rain blight. Rain blight is not at all a water elemental.
They does.
Okay, this room's looking crazy. We got that same statue again. Shh. Be quiet. Which way do we want to go?
This weapon's no good to me.
Oh no, your weapon is no good to you. They're immune to your bow. Luckily, they're not immune to anybody else's stuff, so no big loss. Okay, let's go ahead.
Hello?
Ooh, that door is locked.
Hello?
But we have the key. But we could try the southern door first, instead of going through the locked door right away. Oh, look. It's a big fight. Everybody into the center of the room.
Brave Dalphila.
Nope, just keep going. There we go. We had to get in enough that everyone could actually be part of the attack. And not being stuck on the geometry. Come on. You can do it. I know they're tough, but they're not that tough. We've fought much, much worse. Okay, we're gonna head this way.
Hello. Hello? Brave Dalphila Philly.
You better run!
Adra grows from a central pillar and seems to spill down the steps. Luminous egg-shaped stones are nested within the rippling Adra.
Just say the word.
Adra? I think somebody said Adra earlier. Okay, and that is an exit back out to where we came in. So we don't want to go that way.
I'll take a look.
We've only got a few minutes left here, but I would like to finish this floor probably before I call it a night. So, if you're not sticking around with me, have a excellent holiday if you're in America. I know not all of the viewers are. But if you are, have a great holiday tomorrow. We'll see you on Wednesday. If you're sticking around with me, we've only got probably another 5 or 10 minutes before we finish the floor, so hang out and enjoy. Right? Surely it's got to be at least mildly enjoyable. Adra Animat. Who knows what we're still going to find on this floor? I think I might have just picked up something and whoa, 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 whoa. Eh, we'll worry about it later. We got some fine mail armor.
Brave Dalphila.
Pew pew harder. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. All we're doing is looting everything. So we'll go to this door. I guess we're not going to go much further anyway. Well, there's might still be a room above this door.
Nothing will slip past me.
Yes. So we're not quite at the... No, never mind. There are the stairs. So never mind then. We only went 1 extra minute. We got to the stairs. So we'll see what's on the next floor when we come back on Wednesday. Brendan Tinold has a 300th episode special for worst movies he's ever seen. That's cool. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me once again. I hope to see you again Wednesday. Until next time, stay sharp, be excellent to each other. I hope you're enjoying the game. I'll see you soon.